Oh well, hey baby, I'ma go to McDonald's, get me some eat, hanging out with Ronald McDonald, and all my friends. I don't share my private friends. Ooh. All right, so basically, what I'm gonna do is answer you guys' questions right here, right now, since it is lunchtime and most people will be eating their lunch. I figure this is the perfect time to do this. Also, just want to start off by saying, please go check out bfirstapparel.com. That's the letter B and then spell out firstapparel.com. You can go check out some of our clothes. This is one of our shirts, the Cali logo and the Dreaming Elegance, DE, Dreaming Elegance, that's our brand. You can go there, use my promo code, which is BChanMMA, and you will get 15% off your order. They have some pretty dope clothing. Also, Y&W, Young and Wealthy clothing brand, which will be released here in a couple weeks. So definitely, or a couple months, I should say, April. Yeah, a couple months. So be looking out for our brand there. But I'm going to go ahead and get to these questions. All right. Some of these are just ridiculous. So I'm going to try my best to answer as many of these as possible in a short amount of time because I don't want to take up too much time. First question from my boy Nico. He says, first, why make a video on 50 whys? Honestly, why not? Like, it's just something fun to do. You know what I mean? I figure, Wednesday is always like Woman Crush Wednesday, which I don't really have any of those anymore. And it's Wheel Wednesday. Well, my car's down, so I don't want to post my wheels on my broken vehicle. Why Wednesday it is. All right, here we go. Next question. I said, why not? So LL to that. John says, why do people who get cheated wrong and cheated on stay in poison relationships? Hold on. Why do people, I think he meant, why do people who get treated wrong and cheated on stay in poison relationships? Honestly, I think it's just that people get used to the same thing. They get, like, us humans, we get stuck in cycles, and so we just feel it's easy to stay in that, especially like females. Females do this thing where they feel like, oh my God, like, I know he's crazy and I know he beats me up and he spits on me and he punches holes in the walls. But you know what? I can change him. Like, this is why God put me here. I'm going to change it. Like, you're not going to. Like, it's just going to get bad. Don't do that. So there's my answer to that. Why do people who do others wrong act like the victim when confronted of their wrongdoings? Oh my gosh. I literally just had this happen. Like, oh my gosh. So I really think that they do that out of guilt. You know what I mean? It's like when you're a kid and you break the window, but then like your sibling comes in. I'm actually using a real situation. You broke the window of the lady's house down the street. You're in trouble, but then it's like your sibling comes in and your parents are like getting on you, but then you're like, no, but guess what they did? Blah, 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 blah. And I can't. And the reason why I broke the window was because I was just so hurt by it's just it's ridiculous. I think they just do it out of guilt. Let me see. There's a little comment at that. Shane's just being ridiculous. Kelvin says, why ask why? And my answer to that is why not? What? Girl power. Oh my gosh. Hey, by the way, if you need to build your credit, go visit Bethany at work. She works at the Oklahoma Credit Union or something like that. I'm not saying it right, but she can set you up an account like she did for me a couple weeks ago. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Neil says, why do some people that become politicians, CEOs, people of power, etc., sometimes lean to being someone that is corrupt? Well, you have to understand, anytime you're given a position of power, a lot of the time that's like, there's that voice like, hey, I could do this. Like, yeah, you're gonna say like, oh, if I was the head of a business, I'd make sure all the employees got paid the same or whatever. But then, like, maybe you get in that power, that position of power, and then you're like getting all this money. You're like, hold on, man. Shoot, I might be able to just keep some of these, what's it called, the bonuses for myself or whatever. And then that temptation is there. And it's not necessarily that they're all of a sudden leaning towards that. It's the fact that that might have been something that they struggled with beforehand. Because, like, if you, like, I heard this song by this rapper named Flame. He said, if you smoke weed poor, you're going to smoke weed rich. Whatever you did, you're going to just continue to do, just probably on a bigger spectrum. So definitely, if you're a person that you're greedy while you're not in power, once you get to power, that greed's going to be there, and so it's just going to be easier for you to act on those feelings or whatever it may be. So that's why a lot of rappers and stuff, like you see, like, a lot of them have problems or whatever. It's like, it's not that they all of a sudden have problems, it's that they had issues before. It's just now they got money and they're acting fool or whatever. Anyway, why does my why does my dog bark at air, Miss Tammy? Honestly, I think dogs, you don't have to say anything, don't judge me, but I really think dogs can see ghosts. I really do. Like, I really think that dogs can, like, because my friend Natasha, if she was still on Facebook, she would comment and tell you. Like, me and her talk almost every single day about her dogs barking at the random air and them, like, staring at stuff in the house and, like, nothing being there, at least to her eyes. But dogs can sense stuff that we can't. You know what I mean? So, like, dogs can figure out, like, oh, shoot, there's a tornado coming. We're all like, Sparky, chill out. And he's all like, run, fool, run. It's Oklahoma. You don't have a basement, Keith. You need to get into a shelter. And I'm all like, I don't know what's wrong with this dog. He's got, like, parvo or something. I'm kidding. Anyway, Marco says, why is there a common saying after people cough? Like, bless you. Bro, literally, and I commented that. Somebody yesterday coughed. Y'all supposed to say something at that point. Anyway, somebody coughed yesterday, and I said, bless you. And then they looked at me like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, dude, like, there needs to be something we say after you cough, because that's, like, literally a couple seconds that you weren't breathing. Like, so, yeah, bless you, or hope all is well. Like, I don't know. There needs to be a saying for that. All right, here we go. I saw some of these questions earlier, so some of these are a little bit too deep for me, but I'm going to try. Anthony's first question was, why do people hang on or string someone on when full intentions are not there? Once again, something I recently just went through. All right. I honestly don't know. Like, if you knew, you know what I mean? Like, here's the scenario I presented with one of my friends. If you're a farmer and you have a field, let's say you have 5 acres, you're in that field, you're tilling that field, you're, like, working the dirt, you're getting all going and blah, 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 blah. Why would you just leave it there? Like, why put all that work in and just be like, nah, I'm actually going to go do work with these 5 acres over here. Like, that's such a waste of time. Like, I have no words. I really don't. All right. Why is it your mind is literally its own being as you sleep? Yet we say we have control while we are awake. Bro, are you high right now? I mean, I know you can't be because you're you're at work, but all right. So I think why is your mind literally its own being as you sleep? Well, I think about this though. Your brain sees so much all day long. Like, we're literally taking in thousands and thousands of pictures and things all the time, like every second. Whether we heard a song whether we knew what the song's lyrics were or not, like it all got processed through our brain throughout the day. So while we're awake, we have an intention on like, we're going to go to work, or we're going to go to Walmart, or we're going to go to church, or we're going to the library. We're going to watch Keith on Facebook. Hey. Anyway, so when you go to sleep, though, it's like, all right, your brain's supposed to shut off, but because a lot of us are like this all day, or like this all day, or whatever, like all that's just, it continues, like our brains just going and going and going. So when we sleep, like, yo, if I could tell y'all some of the dreams that I be having sometimes, y'all, it's like literal movies. And I'll wake up and I'm all tired and like, it's just ridiculous. But I think that's why they say dreams are fragments of all your thoughts, emotions, feelings, fears, all combined with memories. If so, then why do we not treat them as facts? I'm not making this up. This is a question I really did get. Well, I would think that you wouldn't take your dreams as facts, because like sometimes in our dreams, like you ever like had a dream and then all of a sudden like you knew what was going on in that dream, and then you're like kind of guiding that dream like the way you wanted it to go. Like, for example, I had this dream that I was at the Lambo store with my buddy Pete. And this is not, I'm not even joking. And so like we go to the store and Pete's all like, well, do you have enough money? And I'm like, I really don't know. And then he's like, well, do you want to use my card? And I was like, no, I got it, man. I got it. So I like pulled out my black card and had my name. And then the guy was like, are you sure you really want to buy the Lambo? And I was like sitting in my dream, and I'm like, take it. So I like took the keys and we hopped in and we skirted out of there. And I'm like being chased by the police and stuff. It was so random. I know. And then we end up like, I was telling myself where to go, like in my sleep, like, but like that did remind me of a situation where me and somebody, I won't say their name, we're driving and we're trying not to be caught. Is this an admission right here? What's going on? I don't know. We're gonna move on. Why do couches play when the rain sings lullabies to shoes? So what I think happened right here is Adriel pressed the word why and then pressed the middle button over and over and over until he created an entire sentence and then pressed question mark. Because that doesn't even, why do couches play when the rain sings lullabies to shoes? What are y'all doing to me, man? Why do people ask why? Followed by, why must we ask why instead of how come? At this point in my life right now, I have no idea what is going on. How come? Because I don't sleep. You know what I mean? And no, I don't do drugs. I just don't sleep. I just don't sleep at all. Here we go. Why is it? By the way, if you want to send me questions, you can comment them on here or go back to that post and comment some, because I've only got 3 more left. So why is it they say you need to control your emotions, but someone can't help their feelings? Don't they go hand in hand? Do you mean sometimes you can't help your feelings? You do need to control your emotions in the sense of like, well, you can't help your, okay, I get that. So you can't help your feeling. You can't help the fact that, like for me, when I was 15 or 16, I got a phone call that, hey, somebody that I was really close to, one of my homeboys, was shot in the head. And so my feeling then was, I was pissed. Like, I'm like calling people. I'm like trying to, there's different things. But to control your emotions, the emotion was anger. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I could either act on that anger and do what needs to be done, or it's like I can let the authorities take care of things and deal with it that way. So I think that's kind of how that goes. You control what you do. Like, you can't help that you feel bad or feel sad, but you have to control. Like a girl, if you get broken up with, just because that guy like left you for Sarah or Mary Beth or whoever the other person was, doesn't mean that you go and like key the dude's car, because yeah, he may have hurt you, but guess what? Now you just got like vandalism charges, and so that's dumb. Don't do that. Why something happens has no solution, but yet asking how presents a path to correction. So why not ask how? Anthony, like, me and you need to talk, bro. Like, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I think I see what you're trying to say. Asking how presents a path to correction. So, that's a good one. I don't know. Why did a cop put a 4-door Camaro on my friend's ticket? Bruh, if this happened in Burleson, listen, no disrespect to the blue, because, you know what I'm saying, Blue Lives Matter, but Burleson cops be on some stuff, bro. Like, that's all, or lady, bro, who put that, Laurel. Burleson cops be on that stuff. And if you don't believe me, ask Anthony, because them fools, them and Mansfield, they be on some other things, man. I'm serious. I don't know. I think I have no words about that. But, yeah, that's why they put a 4-door Camaro on your friend's ticket, because what, the hood and the trunk? What? Oh, my gosh. Can I tell y'all a story real fast? They pulled me over, right, because my tail lights were out, and there was really just a fuse. They pulled me and Anthony over. He was in the front. I was in the back. The young cop searched me twice. Like, he searched me, walked away, came back, searched me again. And then he's like, what's this silver button do? And I'm like, that opens my trunk. You want me to press it? No. Don't you move. Press the button. I asked if you wanted me to press the button. So do I press the button or don't? I don't want to get shot. And then Anthony's like 50 feet in front of me in his car, because he was following me. And then they're all like, sir, you need to get out of here. Man, it was just, all I got to say is that the reason why they put 4-door Camaro is because Mansfield and Burleson police officers they need help. You know, pray for them. Pray for them. Just pray for them. So that's pretty much it. I don't see any more questions at this point. So we will have to do this again next week. But thank you for watching Wild Wednesdays with Blackie Chan. Make sure you follow me on all social media at Blackie Chan MMA. It's Snapchat, so you can hit me up whenever. I never sleep, so just hit me up. Shines light on my eyes the whole time as I wave my reward. Oh, by the way, I'll be in Texas soon, so yeah.